Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Book Number 2, Sarga 8, Roman numerals VIII, Sarga 8, Manthara's speech. The damsel's breast with fury burned. She answered, as the gift she spurned. What time, O simple queen, is this for idle dreams of fancied bliss? Hast thou not sense thy state to know, engulfed in seas of whelming woe? Sick as I am with grief and pain, my lips can scarce a laugh restrain. To see thee hail with ill-timed joy a peril mighty to destroy. I mourn for one so fondly blind. What woman of a prudent mind would welcome, and as thou hast done, the lordship of a rival's son? Rejoice to find her secret foe empowered like death to launch the blow. I see that Rama still must fear thy Bharat to his throne too near. Hence is my heart disquieted, for those who fear are those we dread. Lakshman, the mighty bow who draws, with all his soul serves Rama's cause, and chains as strong to Bharat bind Shatrughna with his heart and mind. Now next to Rama, lady fair, thy Bharat is the lawful heir, and far remote I win the chance that might the younger to advance. Yes, queen, 'tis Rama that I dread, wise, prompt, in warlike science bred. And oh, I tremble when I think of thy dear child on ruin's brink. Blessed with a lofty fate is she, Kaushalya, for her son will be placed when the moon and Pushya meet by Brahmanas on the royal seat. Thou, as a slave in suppliant guise, must wait upon Kaushalya's eyes. With all her wealth and bliss secured, and glorious from her foes assured, her slave with us who serve thee thou wilt see thy son to Rama bow, and Sita's friends exult o'er all, while Bharat's wife shares Bharat's fall. As thus the maid in wrath complained, Kaikeyi saw her heart was pained, and answered eager in defense of Rama's worth and excellence. Nay, Rama, born the monarch's heir, by holy fathers trained with care. Virtuous, grateful, pure, and true, claims royal sway as rightly due. He, like a sire, will long defend each brother, minister, and friend. Then why, O humpback, art thou pained to hear that he the throne has gained? Be sure, when Rama's empire ends, the kingdom to my son descends, who, when 100 years are flown, shall sit upon his father's throne. Why is thine heart thus sad to see the joy that is and long shall be? This fortune by possession sure, and hopes which we may count secure, dear as the darling son I bore, is Rama, yea, or even more. Most duteous to Kaushalya he is yet more dutiful to me. What though what though he rule, we need not fear. His brethren to his soul are dear. And if the throne Prince Rama fill, Bharat will share the empire still. She ceased. The troubled damsel sighed, sighs long and hot, and thus replied: What madness has possessed thy mind? To warnings deaf, to dangers blind. Canst thou not see the floods of woe that threaten o'er thine head to flow? First Rama will the throne acquire, then Rama's son succeed his sire, while Bharat will neglected pine, excluded from the royal line. Not all his sons, O lady fair, the kingdom of a monarch share. All ruling when a sovereign dies, wild tumult in the state would rise. The eldest, be he good or ill, is ruler by the father's will. No tender mother that thy son, without a friend, and all undone, far from the joyous ease of home, an alien from his race will roam. I sped to thee, for whom I feel, but thy fond heart mistakes my zeal. Thy hand a present would bestow, because thy rival triumphs so. When Rama once begins his sway, without a foe his will to stay, thy darling Bharat he will drive to distant lands if left alive. By thee the child was sent away, beneath his grandsire's roof to stay. Even in stocks and stones, perforce, will friendship spring from intercourse. The young Shatrughna too would go with Bharat, for he loved him so. As Lakshman still to Rama cleaves, he his dear Bharat never leaves. There is an ancient tale they tell. A tree the foresters would fell was saved by reeds that round it stood, for love that sprang of neighborhood. So Lakshman Rama will defend, and each on each for aid depend. Such fame on earth they friendships wins, as that which binds the heavenly twins. And Rama ne'er will purpose wrong to Lakshman, for their love is strong. But Bharat, oh, of this be sure, most evil at his hands endure. Come, Rama, from his home expel, an exile in the woods to dwell. The plan, O Queen, which I advise, secures thy will, if thou be wise. So we and all thy kith and kin advantage from thy gain shall win. Shall Bharat meet for happier fate, born to endure his rival's hate. With all his fortune ruined cower, and dread his brother's mightier power. Up, Queen, to save thy son, arise. Prostrate at Rama's feet he lies. So the proud elephant who leads his trooping consorts through the reeds falls in the forest shade beneath. The lion's spring and murderous teeth. Scorned by thee in thy bliss and pride, Kaushalya was of old defied. And will she now forbear to show the vengeful rancor of a foe? O Queen, thy darling is undone, when Rama's hand has once begun Ayodhya's realm to sway. Come, win the kingdom for thy child, and drive the alien to the wild in banishment today. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Amazing. Wow, Jai, Ramayana ki Jai. Wow. So basically, so many beautiful poetic descriptions of this intense dialogue between Kaushalya, between Kaikeyi, one of the wives of Dasharatha. I think his third wife, of King Dasharatha, Kaikeyi, and her henchback maiden, Manthara. So they too converse and argue. Kaikeyi says, "What's wrong, Rama being the king?" And Manthara says, "What's wrong with Bharata being the king?" The two brothers. Anyway, But Manthara seems like emotionally invested way more into the idea of Bharata being the king, Kaikeyi's son. Rama is Kaushalya's son. Absolutely beautiful. Jai Roma Victa Ki Jai. Jai Shri Ram.